Welcome to Microsoft's Math World. In this video, we are going to have a look on a long question of normal distribution. So in distribution, we talk about the weights of leaf packets, okay? So for the tea leaves. So as you know, whenever you buy some tea leaves, they are usually having some range when you buy it, okay? So some of the tea pads may be larger, sometimes it may be smaller. Then for the weights, sometimes it will be a little bit different, right? So sometimes maybe you say the mean is 245 grams, but sometimes it may be 245.2, sometimes it's 244.3, but sometimes it be only having 240. And then it says that the weight is 250 grams. So when we take a look on this kind of calculation, we are indeed need to see what kind of the values here are accepted. And then we also need to know the percentage of the ways to pack the tea which is accepted. If it is too light, that means less than 225 grams, they will be rejected, it means we will throw it away. So in this question, you see the manager inspect a patch of tea pads and found that 32 of pads weight more than 250 grams. Then we need to know the original number. We know that the mean is 245, then we need to check the position of 250. And then we check the number, and then we multiply it back to get the original total number of the tea pads inspected by the manager. So step 1, draw a bell curve, and then one under the corresponding value. This is mean. Okay, to save time, we skip the units. Okay, and then we need to have 1 SD, 2 SD, and 3 SD. And then standard deviation is 5, 250. That means 250 is x bar plus 1 SD. And then 245 is the mean. Square. Next, we shade this part. And we know that it is 34%. That means 34% of the leaves is between 245 and 250. But the question asks us to find out the things which is more than 250. So we need to do subtraction. So this one is 50% minus 34%, and you will get 16%. Right now, we can solve the equation. We know that 16% of them means 32 pads. So these are the steps later on. 16% you find it, and then you let the original number of tea pads inspected by the manager. So you can get it back for 200 tea pads. So we can see that it is in proportion, just like basic percentage. So in part B, we will look at the key value, which is 235, and it is less than. So step 1, draw the bell curve again. And then we start from 245 grams. And then minus 1 SD, minus 2 SD. And this time is enough, okay? No need to minus more. But if you like, you can also write it. So this time it says less than 235 grams will be rejected. That means we need this part. So again, I shade the two parts for you. So in the middle 2SD, it means 47.5% within this part. Then outside it means subtraction, right? So outside it means 50, the red part, okay? Whole part, the red part. 50% minus 47.5%. Then you can get 2%. 2.5% here. So when you know the percentage, then you can know the number of t-pass. This is the thing that we want to do. So this time it is easier, right? Because we already know the original values is 200. Then multiply by 2.5%, then we know the answer is 50. So for the rest of the calculation of presentation, you can have a look on the solution key. So part B2 will be something which is new. So part B2 say that recently the manufacturer have made some adjustment on the packing machine. That means the graph will change. It says the new mean weight is 250. Of course, we need to check with the original one. Original one is 245. And then the new one is 250. And it says the standard deviation remains the same. What does it mean? So it means that original graph is a black one. So it is 245. Right now the graph moves, and it should be the same graph. And this time we change 250 to be the mean. And then 245 becomes minus 1 SD. The graph has moved by translation without changing the shape. So it means that 235 will be changed to x bar minus 3 SD. So let us clean the graph and make it easier to read. Too many informations here. The new mean is 250. We got the new graph so that we have got the new one. So we know that x minus 3 SD with inside, that means if it is between 235 and 250, then you get 49.85% in this way. And then for the rest, it is just 0.15%. So what are the number of pass to be rejected? So let's have a look. So as a result, you can see that the percentage of key pairs less than 225 grams is just here. It's actually very little. 0.15%. Okay. Then just use 2000 to multiply here originally 2000. Multiply 0.15%, it becomes 3. Compare with the answer of part B1. It is 50, it's 2%, right? So after the minor adjustment of the packing machine from 245, the mean just go upwards with 5 grams, you can see that the number of T to be rejected decreases a lot from 2.5%, but right now we only have 0.15%, right? And finally, the number of pairs rejected is much smaller. It is really the thing that the manufacturer will do to make the product to be more stable. So you may have a look on more question here so that I can have more practice in the exercise, okay? So if you have a question, feel free to ask. So that's the end of this session. See you next time.